What's up, people? 19 minutes late, better than 20 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? How you guys doing? You guys ready to jump back into this champion arena? No. What? What? Why would you say no? Arena is the best game mode ever. What are you guys talking about? Alright, hang on. I was trying to set up a couple things real quick. I think we're actually good to go now, though. Alright, yeah, we are. What up, people? Ian Pinch, first one in here, although that was through the back door. Ace the Pug, first one actually in here. Followed by, we got Ray Marquez, we got Panamera Pete. What up, what up? Jaden, Beaver! What's up, Lakers bodyguard? Boom, you are here. I sure am, B. Daniels. What's up, Shane? I'm gonna call you Lady McLadeface. Oh. It stings, dude. It stings. It hurts because it's true. Alright. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Okay. I'm here. I'm finally here. Thanks for covering for me. Just a little bit late. Thanks for covering for me. P.S. I am now live. Alright. Tweet. They covered, right? They were on the stream? Were they not on the stream? Oh my goodness. If they did not cover me. If they were not on my stream. But what's up, guys? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's up, Dicer? Hashtag sigging in the rain? Oh, like sig stones? Oh, that's clever. I like it. I like it. What's up, real deal? Alright. Let me, it's a star, by the way. Let me keep this on, scroll down. Real deal, sending over $2 saying, slap me, big boy. Real deal? You have a nice way of asking. It's a tone that I appreciate, and a tone that is gonna get you slapped if you're not careful. As a matter of fact, slap. You got to be careful about that kind of thing. Real deal. You really do have to be careful. What's up, dude? Thank you very much for the $2. B. Daniels, Arena best game mode. Have you been drinking? Dude, it's good, man. I like me some Arena. I like me some Arena. Yo, Brian, do you see my tweet? Crypt? I don't know. You gotta be more. You gotta be more specific. Sometimes I don't look at the name. I just look at the actual tweet itself. Oh, I didn't start the basic yet. We gotta do the basic Arena tonight. Son of a. Yeah, let me go through these arenas first. Lakers bodyguard asking, how do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. Ha! I actually already knew that one. I'm a joke master. What can I say? I already knew that one. Dude, thank you very much for the $2 though. You've also included a dancing lady, a Japanese goblin once again, and a spider. I don't appreciate the spider. The other two I appreciate. But dude, thank you very much for the $2, man. I appreciate it as always. You generous beaver calling person, you. Thank you for the $2, dude. I told him that one like 15 years ago. 15 years? Ha! I didn't even know you 15 years ago. You liar. You liar. That one I think my aunt told me or something. Or maybe one of my cousins when they were like super young or something. I don't know. Guess what, BG? What? Dicer, you can't leave me hanging like that, dude. I'm waiting for the follow-up. Bringing back memories, yeah. When I worked there as Laffy Taffy, it's still at work. You're welcome. That's not nice. I caved. Now my 5-star Star-Lord and Blade are SIG 200. Damn, dude. Those SIG 200 champions, man. Oh my god, I want those 6 stones, guys. I want those 6 stones. I want those 6 stones tonight. The deal that came out today for those 6 stones, man. I want it, guys. I want it. I mean, we all know I'm not getting it, but I still want it. Is that so wrong that I want? Huh? BGE, what do lawyers wear to court? Lawsuits. Oh, that one's getting booed though. That's just boo. Brian, word equals Googwaruk. Googwaruk? Googwaruk? No, I like Rook. It's probably Ruck. R-U-C-K. It's got to be Ruck, but I like Rook. It makes it sound more fancy, more high class. That's a Googwaruk. And if I had to guess what Googwaruk means, and by guess I mean teach you guys all the definition, the exact definition of a Googwaruk, well, then I would have to say it means it means when there's a okay, let's say it's a typical Sunday afternoon and you're at the Destruction Derby, where you always are on a Sunday afternoon. Sunday. And there's a lot of car wrecks. It could only be described as a Googwaruk. He was one of the original announcers. This is the last name of one of the announcers who used to be a car driver himself. And it's actually, you know, his first name was Googra, and he married Ruth Rook, and they just joined their last names instead of taking over, because he was a classy guy like that, and he became George Googwaruk. And now you know it's just me. It's just when a lot of car crashes all happen at the same time. A lot of car crashes. Googwaruk, the gunk on your shirt after you eat. Is that the actual definition? We should have 30 generic 6 stones in the overflow right now. Oh my god, I hate you. And a ton of class 1s. I could take almost any character from 1 to 200 right now. It's disgusting. That is disgusting, dude. What the hell? So many 6 stones. Are you tempted to actually spend money today, BG? No, not at all. Not at all. BG, all my profile champs are SIG 200 now. Mobile chips. Oh, man. Oh, it's a good feeling, dude. That's got to be a good feeling. I have one. I have one SIG 200 champion. Just one. Just one. No one else is that close. Medusa's kind of close. 177, but, you know. What's Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. Is that even how that would go? I don't even know. Okay. Oh, here's the word. Actually, the extra word. Okay. Noun: the mottled honey eater, or brush wattle bird. I'm gonna skip that word. Of Australia. A melaphagine bird of the genus Anthochora. Oh man, I pronounced one of those words correctly, I think. Don't give me these big... Star, we talked about this. Don't give me these big words. Don't give me these big words. Just keep it. Let's keep it Let's keep it to a 3rd grade level, alright? That's how I like my streams and my books. More pictures than words. I needed some water. Yes, the song you sang was 100% one of Beethoven's classics. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. It's actually. It was also in the movie with Beethoven. The one with all the dogs in it. It's the big words in the definition. Yeah, stupid big words in the definition. Words are hard. I know, Joshua. For real, man. Hey, BG. What team do you think is good with suicides in Alliance War with Corvus? Good with suicides in Alliance War with Corvus? Well, I mean, you got the Corvus Nebula Proxima team, because the Nebula's also got those double immunities. I don't know. I don't think you need anyone too particular. That's one of the good things about him, is that you don't need to form an entire team around him. You could bring in like an Iceman or something like that. I think Cade runs both the two of them together sometimes. That or he doesn't, and I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know. But yeah, it's I don't know. I actually don't run Corvus, so and you don't need double immunities, of course, to run a champion with suicides. You could just run, you could run. You could still run champions that have a single immunity, or you could run half suicides. You could run like a half suicide magic team that has Corvus on it, something like that. That's a big bottle of water. I guess some people would think that's big. Wait. You should see my actual bottle of water, if you catch my drift. It's much smaller. Oh, boy. Hey, oof. Champion sucks, but Aegon is the skill version of Corvus, but only if you get your combos. Wouldn't Aegon be a skill version of a different champion involving combos? If you're going to compare him to a champion with combos, wouldn't he be like the skill version of a Star-Lord or something like that? Or is there a different reason why I say that, just because it's so popular or something? I don't know. I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see how either of them actually do. It's a little bit hard to say. I think the champion will be decent on defense. I think Aegon will be difficult to use in most situations, but fun as hell probably. Or a Plexian, sending over $2. The only message is dot. It's a single period. Or a Plexian. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless by your speechlessness. And I thank you. Thank you. Dude, thank you very much for the $2. Is there a read last involved here or something? Is this that type of situation? Is that a read last $2? I don't see anything. I'm gonna have to control F it just to confirm. I will control F this. Or Plexian. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nope, that was it. Okay. Well. Okay. Let me update the big old D. You're a man of many words normally. Today, very few. And by many words, I normally mean, not a lot of words, but sometimes words. But thank you very much, dude. I appreciate the $2. Thank you, thank you. Hey, BG, have any recommendations on the best champs to use to fight the champion? I think champions that nullify his abilities are great to use, like Voodoo, the Symbiote Supreme guy, probably Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, but Doctor Strange a little bit lower DPS and stuff. Yeah, those types of champions. I actually did fine using just a high DPS champion that was not on his list. So Medusa worked out. Captain Beardo is probably good because he can just kind of nullify those what's it called? The unstoppables of them. So yeah, there's a couple of options there for you. Do not pick a champion on his list. You will have bad time. It's probably still doable, but you will still have bad time. Brian, remember how last night I said I took a nap from 7 to 12? Well, I haven't slept since then. 25.5 hours awake and still going strong. Thoughts? I kind of did something, well, a little bit similar, except I did take a little bit of a nap. But my thoughts are, where are you at in Arena? Have you been playing Arena this entire time? This might be a good thing. Then maybe you could sleep at a normal time. I recommend do not fight the tiredness, though. Whenever you get tired, you have to go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep, man. Just go to sleep. Oraplexian sending over another $2 saying, I know words are hard for you. Oh, okay. So you didn't include words because you knew that I couldn't read them anyway. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Oraplexian? Okay. Thank you very much for another $2. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Updated. Eddie Gonzalez also sending over $2, saying positive vibes. That is all. Dude, right back at you, man. Eddie, thank you very much for the $2 and the positive vibes, as always, man. I appreciate those positive vibes. Sometimes you just need some positive vibes in your life. And everything's good after that, you know? And I'm being it for real. But, dude, thank you very much for the 2. Thank you, thank you. I'm tired of cheat code meta versus Blade. Now Corvus apparently needs to knock it off with their design. Only hurts all champs when they try to nerf them indirectly. I have both at rank 5 too. Yeah, I guess. I think you know, I think that's a fair way of looking at it. Some champions are very powerful and stuff. I'm hopeful that Kabam will come up with more ways to get around them without hurting other champions, but I definitely understand where you're coming from, where you know, the ways to counter some of these champions inevitably just counters other champions that much worse in some ways. So I've learned that I'm terrible with ghosts and I need to watch more Nick and Pete videos. Oh, Elm, definitely watch their videos. They will show you. They will show you everything that you need to see in life with a ghost. They'll show it to you all. Naked. Real Deal sending over another $2 saying $4 wall, please. And then Oraplexian sending over $2 more saying I'm sending all the negative vibes. Enjoy. Well, we were gonna have a $4 wall. We were going to. Oh wait, you're saying add those $2 to someone else who was on the wall to keep $4 wall. Okay. The $4 wall. It does exist. It does exist once again. All right. Real Deal. Thank you very much for the 4. Get you back on there. And we're gonna put Lakers Bodyguard back on there because he was on there first. So we gotta go with Lakers Bodyguard. There we go. The $4 wall. $4 wall. It's back. I feel like a Subway commercial right now. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, thank you. Read last Turtle Wax Man. Okay. Let me see. Where's your last one? Wait, here's Demiac saying, rough times in Arena, actually. New chair at work. It's more comfortable, which is a plus, but it sits so tall that it's hard to hold my phone under the counter to play Arena. Can't play as easily. Oh, dude. That stinks. Right, I just saw one of those vids about this handicapped dog and how strong she is and joyful and hopeful. Now I have this weird fluid in my eye. So weird. I know exactly what you're talking about, dude. I've had that fluid myself before. But I am a man. And I will not. Well, it's not $4, but what's up, BG? Anthony Cruz sending over $5. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. The wall's having a tough time tonight, guys. The wall's having a tough time tonight. It is coming crashing down once again. But dude, I really appreciate the $5, man. Thank you. I'm at 35,990 tier 4 tech frags. WTF, kabam. Ooh, you're gonna rank up your void after that, right? Is that a rank 3, 5, or not void? I meant to say OG vision. I don't know why void came out. Why would void need tech fragments? But yeah, that's who's going up there, right? Pretty nice. Pretty nice. You get that in like another day or something like that, real quick. And then I'll make 3 tech for you, yeah. Okay. We have more donations. Split it up, keep the wall, and the wall stays. $3 both from Real Deal and Oraplexian. Okay. Alright. The wall continues. Give me a second. Give me a second. We get to add Eddie on here now as well. All right, Real Deal. Oraplexian. We gotta get Lakers bodyguard. Oh wait, we need a second line already. Guys got some long names, man. Got some long names. Alright. And Daddy. There we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. The wall. It is back. It is back. What is happening right now? What is happening? What in the world is going on? Anthony just sent over $10 more saying put everyone on the wall. And Chris also sent over $10 too. 2 $10 super chats. Chris sending over another 10. And I think I understand where Chris is going with this. There's no message on Chris's end. There is no last to read, I don't think. I don't see any last one. It is just this is a tear down that wall type of moment. You guys put up a valiant effort. I hate to say it. The wall. You guys tried so hard. It was really good to see. No, this is a strip moment. Well, I'm not stripping. We've been through this. I can't strip. But dude, thank you very much. Man, the generosity tonight is real. Anthony, thank you very much for another 10. And Chris, thank you for 20, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, let's keep this grind going, man. Need to get these tier 4 basics. You guys are just telling me to not grind basics. I need to. Aaron Abdo also sent it over $20, saying, "Damn, should have gotten the wall when it was cheaper. Oh well, no use in working all this overtime if I can't waste money on $20 walls and SIG deals." Wow. Aaron Abdo works a little bit overtime, and suddenly he's just throwing around the money. Just throwing around. Dude, Aaron Abdo, thank you very much, man. What is going on tonight? Thank you for the 20 though, dude. Oraplexian sending over another $2 saying, "Screw you, BG." Dude, it's not. I didn't do this. You can't blame me. You can't blame me for this. Wait, what? What the heck is going on? Real Deal sending over another $20 saying, "Dick move." Wow. Okay. What does that put you at, Real Deal? Is that 25? Hold on. Real deal. 23. 25. Okay. No, 27 is what. Yeah, okay. 27. Dude, real deal, man. Thank you so much. That is super, super generous of you. Ooh, I'm playing with the duck. Thank you, thank you. And Anthony Cruz also sent over $10 saying, grind. I'm assuming that's how you said that. Dude, Anthony, thank you very much, dude. What does that put you at? I think that's 25. Alright, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I counted correctly. And Dicer's sending over 20 bucks too, saying Dicer plus 4. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know. What, guys, what the heck? What in the world? What did I just stumble into? What the heck? What's happening? Anthony's sending over another $5, which puts him up to 3. I can't even edit the wall fast enough. I'm just trying to play some arena. Alright, I think that puts you at 30 though. And Best Go Getter sending over 20 bucks too, saying walls are meant to be broken. Mwahaha. Best Go Getter, dude, thank you very much for the 20. I gotta tell you, the wall was broken. These super chats came in so fast that the wall was broken before that one even came through. Man, Lakers Bodyguard sending over another $5 too, saying, where does a sheep go for a haircut? To the barber shop. And in the midst of all this generosity, I have to say, a boo. Boo to that joke. The barber shop. Oh my god. Thank you very much for another $5 though, dude. Thank you. Oh, it's supposed to be for the $4 wall, me plus 4 people, but it wouldn't take my password, so it went through late. Oh well. Oh man, dude. Oh damn. Well, that would have made a lot more sense during the $4 wall. But man, guys, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. I don't know if there's a way for me to actually figure out a wall, even if people want to keep a wall at this point. Jeez. That is a lot of super chats, guys. Thank you everybody. A boo-hoo. Exactly. A boo-hoo. BG, I'm trying to do math face is priceless. Hey man, it's tough. Now I understand how strippers feel, I guess. Even though they don't have to do the math part, I guess. Grant, I started this. I want my 10%. You got it, real deal. You got it. You really want to rank that blade up? Because if you do, you're going to have a bad time. This month's on Collected Event Quest, Megalovania intensifies. Jokes only Undertale fans that play MCOC will understand. Okay, I was going to say, I've never played Undertale, so that's why I'm not understanding. Alright, let's throw in some 5 stars. Actually, do I even need to? No, let's not throw them in. Let's just keep going with the 3 stars for right now. I like using the 3 stars to get to the initial streak for this arena. BG is 35, not 30. Is it 35? Did I mess up? Hold on. Anthony 5 plus 10, 15. plus another 10, which is 25. I just heard another sound. I'll check that in a second. Plus another 5. No, that's not missing something. That was 30. And Real Deal also sending over another $3 saying $30 wall. The extremely rare $30 wall is upon us. Real Deal. Thank you for the now $30 too, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. And Heroic also sending over $3 saying, should I rank 5 Captain Beardo or Domino, both 4-star awakened? That's a tough one, dude. First off, I'm going to talk a little bit about both champions, but I want to first be very clear here and say, whichever champion you ultimately decide to take to rank 5, it's got to be the one that feels good to you, the one that is most comfortable to you, most enjoyable to play, because they're both good champions. But that being said, let's talk a little bit about both these. So with Domino, I think you have the advantage of having a strong attacker and strong defender. If you decide to put Domino on defense or something like that, I think she's I was gonna say I think she might have a little bit more that you could do offensively too, because I think she's better at like farming potions if you ever need to do that. But then again, we're talking about 4 stars here, so I'm not even sure how comfortable you are at the moment with going through something like Realm of Legends. Maybe you are comfortable with it, maybe you're not. But that is something to consider if you didn't have a great option for farming potions. She's not terrible at it. Beardo is also very strong offensively, though. He's got that super high block proficiency and perfect block on his parries. You're not going to take any damage anytime you land a clean parry. Both really good offensively. Both really good offensive options. Both high damage with a little bit of utility mixed in. Captain Beardo also can cut through that unstoppable that we're just facing now with the champion stuff. And he's got really strong synergies and everything too, and utility. Between the two, I don't even know who I would go with. I favor Beardo, I think, just because I have a bit more fun playing with Beardo than I do Domino. But they're both very strong champions. They're both very, very strong champions. I think it's really a personal preference matter. I'd go Beardo myself just because that's where my personal preference lies, but a lot of people would say Domino, and they wouldn't be wrong. So yeah, follow your heart is what I say. And thank you very much for the $3, dude. Thank you, thank you. BGE, if you were at 1.35 million in the 3-star feature, would you stop grinding or go on up to 1.4? 1.35, you're like 99.9% likely to get the champion. Yeah, you could just go to 1.4 and guarantee it 100% though. You're so close. Just go 1.4 and then call it a day on that. BG, I'm at a tough spot. Been waiting on a champion to rank 5 for so long now, and just can't pull who I want. I need the prestige boost. If I can't get lucky soon, Killmonger unawakened or Magic Sig 20 or wait more. I would definitely go with Magic between the two. Magic's prestige isn't too bad. I guess it's only at high Sig level though, right? I think she's got to have high Sig level for that prestige to matter. But yeah, I would. Oh, Magic. I mean, Magic would be great. But yeah, I understand not getting the champion that that you really want, right? But for a lot of people, Magic is like MVP. Super MVP. Oh, F the sleepy hit me like a goddamn tsunami. I was actually doing fine despite being up for nearly 26 hours. Then all of a sudden, I was overwhelmed with sleepy. Get some sleeps. Go to sleep, Demiarch. Don't fight it, man. You've been up long enough. If you don't go to sleep now, you'll sleep for 35 hours based on past sleep history here. Are you gonna use this special? There we go. Good. Brian, howdy to you and everyone. What's up, Fitz? Please stop hitting me. I got my first 6-star yesterday. Electra, here she's good against Infinity Man. She might be. I haven't really used her against Infinity Man. I mean, I think if you can get a debuff on with her, if you can use Resonate, would probably help go a long way with Electra. Not probably, definitely. So yeah, I don't know if you're running that champion or not, but please don't post links in the chat, Lewis. If you link to another video, then I'm gonna have to ban you. So please don't do that anymore. Thank you. YouTube used to only allow mods to post links, and for some reason other messages get through now. It's gotta be a bug. I don't know why they would allow stuff like that, to be honest. Hopefully I don't have to get one of those bots that automatically times people out that does it. Man, I'm getting sick and this sucks. Ah, Cali Nerd, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you feel better soon. ABG, how powerful do you think Mephisto will be with the champion synergy? I think he's gonna be pretty damn powerful, honestly. I don't know. He's still gonna be hard to use in content like Alliance War, because you really don't have that many spots. You can't just be throwing synergies in there and stuff. Oh jeez, dude, I asked you not to post the link, and you posted the link again anyway. But what's it called? I think he needs multiple synergies. I think just with the champion alone is not enough. It only shows on live chat, not top for summon. Okay, interesting. But I think yeah, I think he needs multiple synergies. I think the one is not enough, and I think that's going to make him tough to use in something like Alliance War. I mean, he could be used without the synergy, to be fair, in Alliance War. It's not like he was terrible. But I think to be up there with the like how good some of the other champions are in this game, I actually don't think that one synergy alone is enough. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, bad news, pulled friggin' Storm for my 5-star today. Good news, finally broke AK Prestige with all those 6 stones. Dude, Dicer, nice man. Bummer on the Storm, but those 6 stones, man. Sounds like they did some real good for your account. Very nice. I think what's it called though? In like a questing situation, like a 5-man questing situation, I think Mephisto is going to be extremely powerful. Because like some of the champions that he synergizes with, it's not like they're bad champions. You know, they're decent champions in their own right, and I think he can make for some really powerful questing teams. I'm gonna die to this guy for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. Please don't throw your special. I want to win this fight. Oh, holy crap. Well, there it goes. Alright. Nice. What up, what up? What's up, Papa Crom? Can a mod share the link to Brian's website? Can't seem to find it. Don't worry, it's still in the description. I think it's, well, hold on. Oh, no, it's not in my live stream description. It's only in the video's descriptions. Oh, man. BTUC lag Sentry video looks like he could be pretty cool with the new synergies. I haven't seen his video, no, but I am aware of the synergies, and I agree, dude. I think Sentry is going to be quite powerful. He's going to get 60% attack and 2,500 crit rating and crit damage rating. Like, he's going to be hitting really hard. He's going to be hitting really hard. It's about a 63% crit chance. He's actually going to be good. It's another situation, though, where I don't know how viable that is in Alliance War. I don't think it's viable. I think that's a 5-man questing team situation type of thing only as well. So yeah. Star posted a link. Yell at her, BG. I can't yell at Star. She's allowed to post links. Plus, it's to the class advantage. It's not just some other YouTube video. I have 60-some Cosmic 5 stones and a Cosmic 5-star gem and a bunch of Cosmic Tier 4 class catalysts just waiting for a Cosmic worth throwing it all into. Dude. That's gonna feel good when you do pull a Cosmic. Like, I've been in that situation. I think a lot of us have been in that situation where you're just like waiting for a champion from that certain class type to come along, right? And then you're able to just unleash your entire inventory on them and instantly make them super powerful. Good luck, man. I hope you get somebody good, somebody that you like. ABG have both Medusa and Domino at rank 4 as 5 stars. Medusa is awakened and Domino is not. And I can awaken Dom with generic. Should I? And should I take to rank 5 as my first rank 5? Alright, hang on. Medusa and Domino. Rank 4 is 5 star. Medusa awakened, Domino is not. Awaken Domino generic. Well, I don't think Domino needs to be awakened if you're using her offensively. So I wouldn't use the generic on her for that reason. If you were looking to put her on defense, then sure, give her the generic. But for your first rank 5 5-star, I don't think it's a good idea to go with someone you're going to be putting on defense. I think it's you're going to want to be using that champion offensively for sure. So giving her the generic, no, I wouldn't do that for any reason, pretty much at this rate. Both are good to go to rank 5 as your first rank 5, though, I would say. Even if you were really into Domino, she is totally fine as a first rank 5, but I think she can be taken up unawakened. I guess the only other reason to give her the generic is if you needed prestige. I don't know how much prestige matters to you. If it matters a lot, then sometimes you gotta do. And although she's not the best champion to slide that generic into, it's still you know, like I said, sometimes you gotta do, and I think it wouldn't be too bad to awaken her at the end of the day. Still a great champion. It's not like you're throwing it away completely or something. But yeah, either way, both are good for first rank 5. Nothing like lagging so hard that you have to pause, attempt to, then turn off Wi-Fi so data can take over, then still lag so hard that you can't fight well until the enemy gets their special 3, then it's fine. Yeah, I've been in those situations. I know exactly what you're talking about, actually, where you're lagging and you're like, well, let me turn off Wi-Fi. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Am I ever? I have a 5-star Immune Awakening gem along with 106 stones. I'm ready. Nice, Hobbit. Did someone say Sentry is good now? You mean I could do something with my 5-star version now? Well, if you have the 2 newest champion synergies, then yes. Yeah. 5-star Dorma or Ultron non-dupe at rank 3. If they're both unawakened, I'd go with Ultron. I mean, they're both fine, I would say. Not great unawakened, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you need. Do you need the power locking and drain and control of Dormammu, or do you need the sustainability of that Ultron? It all depends what you're looking for. Hi BG, what's up, Quartzy? Keep getting destroyed every time I go against Nightcrawler. Is there anything I could do to stop his evade? Yes. It's a little bit hard to explain, but there is a Nightcrawler trick. You might be able to just Google Nightcrawler trick, or like you look on YouTube for Nightcrawler trick. It might pop up for that. I don't know. But yeah, you can actually switch his stances, is what it comes down to, and that stops him from evading. A little bit hard to go into detail here, but I'm sure there's some videos out there that could break it down for you. Brian, have you ever been so tired that you suddenly want to learn how to play the piano? I'm listening to music and the piano part sounds cool. Should I learn the piano? Absolutely, dude. If you have an interest in learning any kind of instrument at all, then yes. Yes. It's tough to learn, but I would say 100% yes. Oh, also for Nightcrawler, there are champions that just their baseline abilities have ways of stopping that evade. Dude, this guy wasn't getting out of the wall. It's pissing me off. Alright, please die to this special 3. I have enough Furies that you should die. Oh yeah, he's dead for sure. Okay, good. Idolist made a video for Nightcrawler. Okay, there we go. You can check out the Idolist channel. Why am I up? I need to be up in 5 hours. Geezer? You calling me a geezer? Or are you yourself a geezer? Yeah, Kieran, go to sleep, man. As much as I like having you in here, if you gotta be up in 5 hours. Every time I hear Sentry, I think Sentinel. I kind of do the same. Generic gems can be so terrible to have at times. You just sit there overthinking every pull and whether someone's worth it. But once you use it, everyone you pull after you could use the gem can't win. Luke, I know 100% exactly what you're talking about, man. And I totally, completely agree. Awakening gems, for me, are a bit of a nightmare at times. For exactly the same reason. Geezer. Soft G. Okay, okay. Got it. But yeah, the Awakening Gem thing, I totally understand where you're coming from. They're fantastic, of course. Like, my Void, he would not be awakened right now if I didn't have that Science Awakening Gem to give him. But, you know, sometimes it's easy like that, and a lot of times it's not. Sometimes it is not easy. ABG, I noticed that you claim your arena rewards as you go. Is there performance issues related to having a lot of rewards in your stash? I don't think there's performance issues per se. It does take slightly longer because you have to go through that reward screen every single time, I think. So it takes like 1 extra second each round or something, but why not claim them? Is there any reason that you don't want to claim them? I claim them just because it's easier to, and there's no reason not to. BG, hope your night is going well. This last Alliance War, I played like a scrub, but no deaths, and 4th boss solo. Cody, sounds like you didn't play like a scrub at all, dude. You soloed a boss again and didn't die. sounds pretty good to me, man. That sounds pretty good to me. But dude, yeah, everything's going well here. Welcome. Hola, Bryant. Buenas noches. I think it's how you said it, right? What's up, Din? Every time I hear Sentry, I hear sad. Quiet yet uncontrollable sobbing somewhere. Well, sob no more, my friends. These new synergies make him actually a beast, I think. He's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm really looking forward to seeing seeing Idolist more than anything. Idolist plays Sentry all the time, even as is, so he knows exactly what he's doing with the champion, has a very good understanding of how to play the champion and stuff. And these synergies are just gonna turn him into a powerhouse. And although I don't think it's gonna be the type of situation where you want to use him in Alliance War, that doesn't stop Idolist from using him in Alliance War. So we'll actually, hopefully, we'll actually see some Alliance War footage of him using him in Alliance War, which is really cool. You know, there's a lot of things that I don't recommend doing in this game that I love seeing people do. I would never ever recommend somebody to use Sentry, but man, I like watching them get used, you know. I really wish that things were a little bit more flexible for myself, and then I could bring some other champions to war, that type of thing. But I enjoy winning at the same time. I enjoy not dying. I enjoy trying to be competitive. You know, like I could if I wanted to drop to a different alliance or something like that, I could just throw in whatever champion I felt like playing with, but that wouldn't be as fun to me. It wouldn't be as fun. I just wish we had. Still just waiting for Kabam to add that other game mode, that smaller scale PvP game mode that they haven't announced or even hinted at. That we could have some more flexible options like that. Is 4-star Corvus worth rank 5 unawakened BG? Yeah, I'd say so. BG, do you see Killmonger's new punch effects? Looks like little fireballs coming out of his hands now. Dude, no, I hadn't realized. That's pretty sweet sounding though. I like the sound of that. Hey BG, I got a new Android phone, so I'm able to watch your stream and grind the arena on my phone at the same time. Nice, dude. I've seen somebody sent me screenshots of that before. It looks awesome. Those types of setups. That's awesome, dude. Your voice is putting me to sleep. Thanks, Calidur. No problem, dude. I know you needed that rest, so that's what I'm here for, man. That's exactly what I'm here for. BG, want to know who the best champ in the game is, hands down? You should. He's one of your emotes. You must be talking about Pineapple Man, the newest champion added to the contest. And you're not at all referring to Jugs, I'm sure. I'm sure it's right around the corner and last Borvor. Okay, alright. What do we got here? What do we got? BG also got that Sig Stone offer, and now Void is Sig 200, and so is Killmonger. Cody, nice, dude. Very nice. Repeat after me. Voodoo was not a mistake. Voodoo is amazing. I love my Voodoo. I cannot repeat that sentence again. I could read it and understand that that's how you think, but for me, no, he was a mistake. He was a total mistake. I always feel very uncomfortable when people start trash talking in the war chat room. Like, what are you doing? You killed a rank 3 5-star Luke Cage on a strike back node. Calm down. Yeah, dude, I know exactly what you're saying too, man. I mean, I think all right, let me take you guys a trip down memory lane a little bit here. Diablo 2. We need to go back to Diablo 2 one more time here, and this is not anything to do with the recent announcements of Diablo or anything like that. Diablo 2 taught me how to trash talk in games, and I actually used to really enjoy it. That was just the thing you did in that game, though. Like, it was just fun. Everybody was doing it. It's not a good reason, I guess, but we were all doing it. But no, it was just, yeah, it was just like really fun for some reason, trash talking in that game. And I've heard from other people that it was kind of the same situation for them. And that trash talking, it kind of carried over to other games in a way, but it never felt fun in those other games like it did in Diablo 2. So slowly over time, I was like, well, trash talking, it's not really something I'm looking to do anymore in life. There are occasionally times, though, where the trash talking is pretty funny. And I kind of enjoy seeing it in the Alliance War chats. But 99% of the time, I think it's pretty terrible too. And I agree with the "what are you doing" statement of like, why are you trash talking in the war chat? This is stupid. This is very stupid. Hey Brian, since you play the drums, you should definitely go see Bohemian Rhapsody in theaters. 9 out of 10. That's definitely a movie I want to see. I'm probably not going to see it in the theaters. Yeah, I mean, you never know. But I'll probably wait for that to come out and like watch that at home on Netflix or something like that. Oh, this magic's not even awakened. I was trying to play around her limbo for no reason. But I'm a fan of Queen. I would. I'm sure I'd like the movie. Heard good things. 6 more teams of 5s, and then I could knock out. All right, Demiak. Sounds good, dude. BG, is it good if I use my only 5-star rank 2 level 35 Sabertooth and got Realm of Legends Winter Soldier down to 51%? Yes, I would say that's good. Sabertooth is not that strong of a champion in that situation, and the fact that you is only rank 2 and you got him down to 51%, that's great, dude. It's great. I mean, I imagine you're asking this because you have not cleared Realm of Legends yet. Like, all right. No, let me say it this way. So, Realm of Legends was where I learned how to play the game, essentially. I was going through quests and stuff like that before Realm of Legends, and I was doing okay, but I didn't know how to parry, like, at all until I stepped into Realm of Legends. That is the best place to learn how to play this game, in my opinion. At least when you're at that stage. There's other places to learn once you get past it, but yeah. So practice every once in a while. Just do what seems like you have been doing. Eventually, you could take that guy down solo with a champion that really has no business soloing champions like that in there. So yeah. Me being a millennial, I mastered my trash talking from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, I could see that. This Call of Duty game's got quite a bit of trash talking going on, right? My learning grounds for trash talking was, same thing for Ace Debug. Now those lobbies had some ruthless MFers. Trash talk is best when you have the skill to back it up. Yeah, maybe. Sometimes it's still funny when you don't have the skill to back it up, though. You just have to do it. I think the trash talk has to be creative. That's the problem, you know. Some people, their trash talk is just, it's so generic and boring, and nobody wants to see that, man. Favorite classic rock drummer? By classic rock, do you mean like that's the genre of music, or classic rock as in like just like, because I want to say Neil Peart, the drummer from Rush, but that's not really classic rock. I don't consider that classic rock. But that's where I'm going with this. I'm trying to figure out the technicalities here, if I could say him or not, because that dude's amazing. And they were kind of like helped to invent. I don't know if they actually. I don't think they actually invented prog rock or progressive rock, but they certainly helped. They certainly helped. So does he count? As far as classic rock drummers go, I don't think I actually have a favorite classic rock drummer. I think a lot of classic rock is well. I shouldn't talk crap about classic rock here. I was gonna say a lot of it, a lot of the drumming parts for classic rock are a little bit more on the simple side. That nothing like really stands out. But I'm not a big like classic rock listener. Anyway. Wow, BG, you're so bad it took you 22 hits to KO Storm with a freaking noob with your noob hair. What? What a freaking noob with your noob hair. This is terrible trash talkings. What is this, man? Sentry is a 5-star, rank 2 so far, yet he's unawakened, sadly. You know, a couple days ago, people wouldn't have been saying sadly. A couple days ago, people would be saying that's a good thing that he's not awakened. Grew up on Rush. Oh, dude, Rush is amazing. I had no idea they existed until I started taking drum lessons, and yeah, that's where I was introduced to it. BG, the drummer from Def Leppard, he's Aegon? Yeah, basically, right? Def Leppard's pretty cool. It's been a long time since I even heard like any songs from them, but I remember them being pretty cool, I think. Keith Moon for sure. That's that's the Who, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty bad when it comes to some of these older bands, because I honestly never really listened to the Who, but I have heard. It's crazy, man. I don't even know if I've ever seen like videos of Keith Moon, but I've seen videos of people talking about and imitating his play style, and he did seem like pretty freaking awesome. He did seem pretty awesome. It's probably a real shame that I never listened to their music so much. Learn trash talk in real life, but also learn to keep quiet. Let them trash talk, then make them regret every word they said, and most of the ones they thought but didn't say. There you go, dude. There you freaking go. That's true, man. Man, it's not. I mean, you know, I'm not condoning the real life trash talkings or anything like that. You know, be nice and be kind to one another and all that good stuff. But there's been many a situation in real life where there's been some trash talking involved too. I usually try to stay more quiet than anything, but yeah, you can't help it. You know what I mean? Sometimes that trash talk just has to come out. As a kid more than anything, but yeah. BG, when I think of classic drummers, I think of that recording of Moby Dick. Not sure I know which recording you're talking about, Aaron Abdo. My music, my like older music knowledge is pretty weak, I gotta say, overall. Rush is one of the few that I really got into, and I've listened to most of their stuff quite a bit. Actually, I've programmed before to oh, what is it? Oh, that's right. I can't power drain this guy. I was like, why did that fail? But I can't power drain this guy. It's like one of their really mellow albums, like Rush 2112. Is that what it is? Oh man, I can't remember now. Does the damage go through it all? Nope. I don't think it did, at least. This fight sucks. This fight really sucks. I hope I don't actually die here. Yeah, like I was saying, my knowledge of the old school music, classic rock, whatever you want to refer to. Oh, Jesus, dude, I just got my ass destroyed. It's pretty weak because by the time I actually really started getting into music, I found metal kind of early on. And by really getting into music, I mean listening to things that weren't just there on the radio or playing on MTV or something like that, you know. I think when I was like 13, it was either when I was 13 or 14 that I got introduced to metal, and I was like, whoa, dude, this is like, why is this nowhere else? Like, 'cause I mean, there's no way to find metal music. There's no radio stations. There's no you know, they didn't play metal on MTV. Well, not the metal that I liked, at least. I guess there was probably like Metallica and stuff. I don't know. But anyway, I got into that more than anything, and I never really listened to the older stuff. It's a really long story for very little information, just because I can't say words so good. So I haven't looked at the new Sentry buff, but I have a 3-star Trico Sentry now worth ranking up. Can max sick him? No, B-Manny, I don't think so, dude. I think he's going to be fun to play. I think he's going to be fun to play, but not worth, what's it called? No. I don't think you could use him in like Alliance War or something like that. Maybe in the off season. But yeah. Alright, I'm very far scrolled up here. I need to scroll this down. 6-stone question. BG, have Sparky at rank 5, SIG 150, but have been putting my tech stones into OG Vision, who's at SIG 80. Prestige matters, but I want to get OG Vision to a nice SIG level. What to do? Prestige matters. I would still just... oh God. Prestige may matter, but OG Vision SIG level also matters, and I would go OG Vision SIG level probably. Yeah. BG, after the stream you should watch this link. Okay. I'll copy it and make sure not to open it right now so that my stream doesn't get shut down by some copyrighted music. Hey BG, I'm going for the champion, but I'm more excited to get Aegon when he comes out. Should I use my gold and ISO on the champion or wait for Aegon? I mean, if you're more excited for Aegon and you're limited on gold and ISO, then just wait for Aegon is my recommendation. BG, how about some Slipknot? Love some good angry metal. I never got into Slipknot. I don't know, just wasn't into their music so much. Nothing against them. I had some friends that liked them and went to some concerts and stuff, but I never liked them myself. Dude, I grew up listening to Rush. Awesome taste, man. I've seen them live before in San Antonio, Texas. Dude, I'd love to see them live, man. I know their tickets. The tickets to their shows are very expensive though. Like I was gonna buy tickets one time and it was like $50 for like the worst tickets in the house, you know. And by house I mean stadium because they play stadiums. So yeah, and like to get actual good tickets, it was like $200 or something. I don't know. It's like crazy amount of money. I'm used to, dude, like. Some of the best like metal music and stuff. You go to their shows for $20 and it's a show with like 3 really awesome bands and it only costs $20. Like it's painful for me. Like I feel like I have to buy some merch at that point because they're not making any money off of that. $20 for tickets and they got to share that 20. Like, oh my God, man, there's no money to be made there. Whatever you do, man, if you want to support a band, like buy some of their merch or something, man. Because yeah, they can't be making money. They just can't be making money. I feel so bad for them. Like some of the most talented people. I really wanted to see. There's a band called Hail the Sun that was playing in Seattle. It was like the week after Comic-Con or something like that, and that was like the only reason I didn't go. It's because it was the week after Comic-Con. It was just like, oh man, I was just out of the loop already for such a long amount of time. I need to just focus on getting work done and stuff. They weren't even headlining. It was actually, oh, Kieran, I think it was alright, bedtime, love you not tonight. I think it was the band that you like actually that was headlining. I think it was Polyphia. I think that's how you say that, right? But Hail the Sun was the band that I wanted to go for, and yeah, the tickets, it was like $17 or something like that, man. It was like, oh, dude, the drummer for that band is one of the most talented people. If we were on Twitch right now, oh God, oh, I wish we were on Twitch. I'd share a video, but super talented, super talented. Olivia, you saw them? No, I didn't see them, but I think they were headlining that show. They were in Seattle like 2 or 3, like, what is it, 3 weeks ago now or something? But, oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like, I don't know, if you guys Google, like, Hail the Sun live, I've heard some kind of not that good of live recordings, so maybe sometimes they're not as good live. I don't know. But the drummer is insane. The drummer is also the singer. I should clarify. The drummer is also the singer, which is incredibly difficult to do. It's so rare that I actually like a band where the drummer is involved in the vocals at all, let alone like the main vocalist, just because I feel like it takes away from the drumming. But in his case, like, it doesn't. Like, he's able to do the crazy stuff while singing. It's insane. And there are some really good videos of it. BG, MTV had a show called Headbangers Ball All Metal. I don't know if that was around when I was watching MTV, though. And I didn't really watch MTV much to begin with anyway. It was more like flipping through the channels and I hear a song playing. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I keep flipping through the channels. I didn't watch that much TV growing up. It was all video games all the time for me. Just loved playing video games, man. And playing video, I couldn't do both. I had to play video games or watch TV, and TV had to go. There's a place here that has shows, and the cost is optional donations. 3 to 5 bands some nights, optional ticket cost. Split, what, 20 ways for all the members? Yeah, dude, it's so crazy. They're making no money there, Drop Faith. They're making none. Them dudes perform for like $1 each, I swear. Yeah, dude. It sucks. It's oh my god, man. It's got to be so hard being a musician, trying to make money. If you're not one of these, like, of course, some of them make a ton of money, you know, and some are super famous and all that, but that's usually, usually not in metal at all. Like, that just doesn't exist, you know. Extremely rare. Extremely rare. Recordings are also not usually good in general. Okay, I'm leeching now. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Kind of. He sounds like a terrible time using microphones as drumsticks, but I suppose if he does it well, he does it well. Yeah, that's exactly how he does it. He has to sing into the drumsticks. MTV is garbage now. I was never really into MTV to begin with, so it was no loss to me. I will say I did watch a little bit of like the start of reality TV or something like that. What was that show? Road Rules. I think I watched like the first ever Road Rules. I don't think I watched like every episode, but something about it was like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. And then like every show was the same at that. like what was that actually the start? I don't even know, but that was the first like reality TV that I ever saw, and it was just like, oh, yeah, it's still TV. Are you able to push Agent Venom's Special 2 or punish Agent Venom's Special 2? I don't think so. I never do, at least. I always just hang back. I think if you're close enough distance, maybe you can, but I always back out like crazy. No, I don't punish Agent Venom Special 2. I don't think it's worth it. You can get parried if it's another player, and just, yeah, not even worth the risk at all. Video games, at least story quest games, are like your own TV show, except you get to decide what happens and develop it yourself. TV just makes me eat too much. Yeah, I agree with that. Jersey Shore? No, I never seen Jersey Shore. This is a lot longer before Jersey Shore was ever a thing. When? Actually, hold on. I want to Google when was the first Road Rules. Oh God, dude. Do they still make them? Road Rules Season 1. 1995. Yeah, dude, that was a long time ago. Yeah, so when that came out, man, I was only 8 years old. Road Rules morphed into the challenge, I think. Okay. BG, can Corvus parry Masochism node like OG Thor? They both arm break on parry. I don't know how that interaction works exactly. Maybe someone in here does. But damn, dude, yeah, this is a long time ago. I'm looking at the names of these people. I don't recognize the names of these people, so maybe I didn't watch this one. Hold on. Look up season 2. Oh no, wait. Oh, these aren't the people. Oh, well, the people didn't change. I guess these are just people in general from all of the seasons. Okay, whatever. Anyway. I think Real World was my first MTV reality show. I remember that coming out too. And I remember seeing an episode of that and I was like, this is stupid. Why would anybody watch this? They don't even do fun challenges like they do on Road Rules or something like that. But yeah, I'm really not into any reality TV at all at this point. That was like really way back when. This is what happens when BG stops being nice and starts getting real. Oh, what? That was like that was their their slogan thing or whatever, right? BG, I know you've talked a lot about Diablo and other such games, but what was your original game that you played that made you addicted to video games? It was Zelda for me. I don't know. I of course love Zelda. Like the game I want to make is heavily influenced, or the game I want to make the most, because I want to make a lot of games, but the game I want to make the most is heavily influenced by Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for Super Nintendo. Oh god, what an amazing game that is. It's the original game that made me addicted to games, though. It was probably Mega Man, and these days I haven't played a Mega Man in a long time. I do want to play the newest Mega Man. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I don't know if I will at any point. I'm not like super enticed to play Mega Mans anymore, but as a kid I was, oh man, dude, Mega Man just did things to me. It was also, I mean, you know, as a kid, especially back before the internet, like you didn't know what games existed. You just got, you know, like I would get like 2 games a year, one for my birthday, one for Christmas, or maybe it was like 2 for each, like my parents and my grandma or something like that would both buy me a video game or something, you know. So you get a few games a year, and that's what I knew, you know, whatever was given to me. And Mega Man 4, I very distinctively remember getting given Mega Man 4 one year, and oh man, that game changed me. That game changed me. And dude, I should have known that I was into metal music back then, because that was essentially metal music playing in those games. I would get super psyched playing them. But yeah, I don't know how old I was at the time. Mega Man 4 was of course on regular Nintendo, regular NES. I don't know what year it was. I'd look up the release date, but I don't even know if I got it like the year that it came out or whatever. So I don't know. I was very young though. I was definitely very young. Mega Man did things to me, Brian Grant 2018. It really did. Before the internet, we don't speak of those dark times, I know. But there was a ton of games I was into. Donkey Kongs, I always had the Donkey Kongs for Super Nintendo. The Donkey Kong Country, I should clarify, not like the original Donkey Kong. Those were really enjoyable. Super Mario World, had that one of course, it's classic. Final Fantasy 7. I did so I did have Final Fantasy 7. That was the first Final Fantasy game I played, and that game was incredible. I wish I knew about the ones for Super Nintendo, but I didn't know about them. One day my brother just brought home Final Fantasy 7 and was like, "This is a big deal," and I was like, "Okay." And then yeah, I played that quite a bit. Diablo was definitely something special though, because it was the first online game that I played, and once I played an online game, like I didn't want to play single player games anymore at that point. It was like a very clear shift in when I was playing. But Zelda was huge. I see someone saying Spyro and Crash were the best. I liked Spyro a lot. I got everything in the first 2 Spyro games, I want to say. You know, and I think it was beyond 100% in those games. I would say 100%, but I think it was beyond it. Sega Genesis was Le Poop. When 3 and Knuckles Is that Sonic and Knuckles you're saying? Sonic and Knuckles was pretty sweet. Played that. I was more into the Nintendo side of things. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked over here, guys. But yeah, there's a ton of games. I don't know all of them off the top of my head. There's a ton. It's an absolute ton. BGA, you ever watch Housewives of Atlanta? Can't say that I have. I've never watched any of the housewife shows or wife shows or any of the the last reality TV that I ever watched was probably that first season of Road Rules. I don't know. Maybe there was some other show that I can't think of that was funny to me and I watched it or something, but I can't think of any. So did you hear that the lead dev for Final Fantasy quit? I hear that all upcoming projects for Final Fantasy have been canceled. I didn't catch like the full story. I saw a little headline of something about that, and like a bunch of the do they call it DLC for Final Fantasy 15 or is it expansion? I think it's DLC, right? I heard a bunch of those got canceled and stuff. I want to look into that. I want to look into that more. But to be honest, Final Fantasy for me, I haven't been into any of the Final Fantasies for a long time. It's a series that really just I don't know. It became nowhere near as enjoyable as the older ones. Yeah, I don't know. Like the last one I played, I think was 12. Was it 12 or was it? No, it couldn't have been 14. 14 was the online one. I think it was 12. So I played 7, 9, 10, and then 12, I think. And 12 was, if I'm thinking of the right one, it was really bad in my opinion. It was like you set up your characters and it's like you gave them instructions on how to fight, and then the game just like played itself, and it really was not enjoyable. But those games, you know, there's a lot of similarities in like the older ones at least. The new ones, I don't know. 15 seems a little more open worldy, so from my very limited knowledge of it, I never played it. But you know, those games, like the problem with them is they're all very similar. The JRPG style game, and I feel like there's only so much you can do in them to like, unless you really enjoy that style of gameplay. Like it gets old relatively quickly, and I can't really play that type of game so much anymore. I actually listen to like the music from those games a decent amount, and like that's good enough for me. Like I don't really want to go back and play those games. I just want to listen to the music from time to time, and that's enough to trigger the waves of nostalgia. I just throw it on as some like background music while I'm working or something. Some good remixes and everything like that. that I put in videos from time to time. Final Fantasy VIII was awesome. I heard mixed things about it. I think the only reason I didn't play Final Fantasy VIII is because I was still a kid back then and I didn't have money to buy video games. Because I really enjoyed Final Fantasy VII. And then I think I don't know, either I got 9 for Christmas, I asked for it for Christmas, or saved up every dollar I had for a very long time or something like that to get it. Nothing like Mario Bros. From the NES. I mean, yeah, Super Mario Brothers, like, it's a really solid game still, man. Super Mario World, I've talked about this a bit in the past too. Like, there's a huge community for ROM hacks. Basically, people just making their own games with like the Super Mario World engine. Just like making their own levels, adding new mechanics sometimes. Really, really fun stuff. Like if you guys are into those games, check out. Oh, this one's relatively new. Oh God, what's the name of it? I think it's Super Mario World Invictus ROM hack. If you type something like that into YouTube, it's super cool, man. Like, watch somebody play through that and you'll be like, wow, how the hell did people even make this? Like, it's they really took that game to another level. Did some really cool things with it. There's a lot of good ones, but that was just one that was like recent. That's really like super good. Waves of Nostalgia sounds like a Dream Theater album. Hey, it might be, man. I don't know. Actually, I hate turn-based RPGs. I prefer to use my own skill. I mean, there is a skill with turn-based RPGs. Like the skill with turn-based RPGs is getting through them without grinding levels to become more powerful and stuff, you know. But it's so easy just to be like, I feel like I'm not as strong as I could be. Let me just grind this one zone for like an hour and gain like 3 levels or something like that, and now I could steamroll everything for a little bit. And you know, there's some fun to that, but you do it once, you kind of, I don't know, for me at least, that's all I need out of that genre as a whole. But like in the same vein as Final Fantasy games, the like Lunar Silver Star Story Complete, even better than Final Fantasy in my eyes. I love that game. I saw a prototype / demo or whatever for a Mario game that someone made that was first person and realistic graphics. It was effing amazing. I wonder if I'm thinking, I wonder if I saw the same video. There was a, what's his name? Freddie W, I think, on YouTube. I wonder if he still makes videos. I don't even know if he still makes videos. This was like a few years ago. Quite a few years ago at this point, I think. Where he just does like, I don't even know exactly what you call it. CGI type stuff. It's probably a better name for it or something. I don't know. But he's made some crazy videos, and I think there was like a 3D Mario realistic. I don't know. Maybe it was. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Even probably thinking of different videos. It was in the rain. Okay, if it was in the rain, yeah, it was probably something else then. I don't think that was. I think this was just like a real short running on a line thing. I don't know. It's an old video. Hola, show us some nip. You wish, tubes. One game that got me into video games was GTA San Andreas. Then eventually someone created multiplayer software for it for the PC. Very fun, very creative. Nice, dude. I never really got into the GTAs myself. They seem like really good games, but I don't know, something about them I just wasn't into, you know. Just not my type of game. Like I could tell like it was a high quality game and stuff, but just for some reason never got into it. BJ, I know you don't care much about Fortnite, but that game completely evolved the gaming community. It's actually crazy how popular gaming and streaming is growing. Kind of awesome for us gamers. Did it evolve the gaming community and everything like that? I don't know if I could say that much. I mean, it is incredibly popular and stuff, but streaming, did it do anything that actually evolved it? Or is it just, has it just been like in the news because of the popularity or something? I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about it to say. Last Zarnian, dude, sending over 50 bucks. Last Zarnian, man, what's going on, dude? Man, thank you so much for the 50 big ones. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. I know you left for a wife and stuffs. And I guess all I'll say is it's good to see you, man. Yeah. Dude, thank you so much for the 50, dude. I want to say more things. I want to say more things, but I won't say more things. But yeah, thank you, dude. I really appreciate it, as always. Alright. I totally forgot what we were talking about before Last Zarnian came in here. There's no message, right? It's just typical Last Zarnian style. Let me control F this. Yep, typical Last Zarnian style. Alright, let's keep this grind going. BG, this will be the last time you see me on the run from the police. Quick question. How many years do you think I'll get for stealing the secret recipe for Mango Tango? Maybe 50 years, we will see. If you have the recipe for Mango Tango, maybe it's worth doing the time. You know what I mean? How many 550 you got, BG? I've got 33 550s. 33 550s, B. Daniels. I'd like to get more, but my resources seem to all go to the 5 stars these days. BG, did you ever play Portal? I don't think I ever played Portal. I've seen people play it, but I don't think I've ever actually played it myself. No. It seems cool. Not my type of game, but I like the concept of it. It seems really well put together and everything like that. How it has like a little bit of a story for it and everything too. Oh, someone said GoldenEye? Yeah, of course GoldenEye. Oh crap! I did not mean to throw a heavy attack there. Whoops. Whoops, indeed. Dead. But yeah, GoldenEye was fantastic. I'm not even that into first-person shooters, but GoldenEye I was very into, and Perfect Dark. Played the crap out of both of those games. That was like right before I was getting into PC gaming. I knew of Counter-Strike at the time. My friend that I used to bowl with, actually, of all things, used to go over to his house like every week, and he was into PC gaming, and I played Counter-Strike there a little bit, so I had a little bit of that experience, but for the most part, it was like console only at the time. Night BG, alright Barry, have a good one. My girlfriend's name is Siri. What's your opinion on her name? Cool name, I guess. Is it the Siri that we all know though? Because I don't know if that's technically Fortnite is stealing dances, but they can, since those moves can't be copyrighted. Fortnite didn't evolve stuff. It's just right there. Well, I mean, it's. I was trying to think if they actually did do something that involved it, but yeah, I guess I don't know enough about Fortnite to say. But it's good that I guess it's probably made more people aware of streaming, but there was already, you know, hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people using Twitch and stuff like that, so it's already kind of a big deal. Have you played GoldenEye in 60 FPS HD with a mouse and keyboard? I can't say that I have, no. Just hit, I just hit 9 equivalent or actual 455 or better. I'm so far behind, I need way more tier 2 alpha, which means map 6, I think. Wait. 455? You said 550 earlier though, right? Okay, yeah, you did. Damn, I only got 18. Okay, alright, got it. I mean, 9 is not bad in terms of 455s. I don't think I have much more than that. I think I only have 10 or something. I'll count after this. Wait, no, actually, no, I think I have 11. Actually, no, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have 11. That's where I'm at. I'm one away from having like another team of all 455s. Yeah, I don't even need to count. So it's not that far off with your 9. Just got done with Guillotine and Labyrinth using my 6-star rank 1 Sentinel. All I could say is, wow. Dude, nice. Greenish Lantern. That had to be a pretty fun fight, actually, man. I would really enjoy doing that fight with a 6-star Sentinel. Oh, God, I want Sentinel so bad, guys. B Manny has been posting videos of him using Sentinel lately. And all I could say is, wow. Like, it's good, man. It's really good. BG, you think you'll ever have more fun playing a game than you did with Diablo? I don't know. I mean, I've probably had... Actually, yeah. No, for sure I will. There's been... So, okay. Diablo was my favorite game of all time, but I've had moments in other games that were more fun than when I was playing Diablo, for sure. There's definitely big moments in a lot of games that I've played that have just been super fun. Even in Marvel Contest of Champions, like doing the 5.4 thing, that single experience was probably more fun than the stuff I was doing in Diablo. But like Diablo was just, it was like high quality all the time. It's just a consistent, super high quality, is what made it awesome. And then there was those like special moments in that game too. But I was just super addicted to Diablo more than anything. Like it was bad. It was really bad. I had to. Like my friends still talk about it sometimes. 'Cause I still play, or I don't really play with them as much, but I still talk to the people that I played with, and like we're gonna play some of these classic games together. We're gonna play Warcraft 3 a little bit. We're gonna play World of Warcraft a little bit when it comes out, and like they still bring it up sometimes where. Like, there was one night where I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, just take all of my stuff, guys. Just take everything. And I just had to give them all of my stuff. Only to ask for it back, like, the next day. But I was just super addicted to that game. BG, what do you think about Cap Infinity as my first 565? Other possible options are Hype, Sparky, Blade, and Ghost Rider. If we get ranked down, maybe Corvus. I think it's a fine first option. Cap Infinity is a pretty versatile champion. There's a lot that he can do. If you like him, then why not? Go for it. You know, it's easy to look at Stark, Spidey, and Blade as very strong 565s too, just because... You know, a lot of people have them. They're kind of proven at this point. Cap Infinity is a little bit less proven, I would say, but he's still a beast of a champion. It's fine if you enjoy playing the champion, why not? Relax BG would like to clarify what I meant regarding Fortnite. Okay. What's your last one here? I just felt as though Fortnite made it cool to game in the media. So what you're saying, streamers of Fort blew up and the community for other games are going quickly. Fort isn't the first battle royale. So I gotta say, Fortnite has a while it's you know, it's helped push in like mainstream media. I think there's a big negative connotation with, oh man, I feel like I'm saying the wrong word here. Hang on. Looked up the definition of this word and I can't even tell if it's the right word. Anyway, there's a lot of like, I don't know, man. Fortnite. Listen, I don't hate on anyone for any game that they enjoy playing, but Fortnite also has a little bit of a vibe of maybe it's just because it's so popular that it of course there's a lot of hate that comes along with it too. When anything gets that popular, but connotation is the word you're looking for. That's the word I said, and that's the word I googled. But I swear I looked up the definition to make sure I wasn't an idiot, which I am just for having to do that. But to make sure I was at least saying the right word, and the definition was not very clear that I was saying the right word. But yeah, I don't know. It's not all positive when it comes to that game. Is all I'll say. And I definitely understand where some of that where some of those negative vibes come from. Like I said, I'm not hating on it. I think you know, I think it's a good game. It's not my type of game, so I'm never gonna play it. But I understand where some of that hate comes from at the same time. ABG, do you think it's worth taking my dupe 5-star Sentinel to rank 4 over waiting for Blade Corvus, Stark Spidey, etc.? I have bad luck with 5-star champs. Dude, if you have a duped 5-star Sentinel, then you don't have bad luck with 5-star champs. That is a great 5-star champion. Rank up that Sentinel, is what I'd say. Rank up that Sentinel. You don't need the most popular champions of Blade Corvus, Stark Spidey, etc. Sentinel, he is a monster of a champion. He will do all the things that those champions will do. It's just not as many people are aware of it. ABG, have you sold your little symbiote? I haven't. I really do need to sell the guy, though. I need to sell it. You sound like a mad hater? No, not at all. Like I said, I don't hate on anyone for any game they like. I like games in general. What I was saying earlier, though, I'm including my 3 6-stars, so only have 6 actual 455 or better, including 1 565. I was saying earlier, though, including my 3 6-star. Oh, okay. All right, now I got you. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, it is a little bit of a difference there then. BG, I told the woman at the bar the other night to dump a guy because he didn't know what the word hypocritical meant. You're a dingus. Hey, at least I know what that word means. I'm just not good with... You know what it is, man? Like, I'm less confident with the words on the internets because I know it's all recorded forever, for all of time. You know, you say something really stupid and there's no going back. I'm a bit more confident in the real worlds when it comes to that stuff, when things aren't recorded and all that. It's weird. I don't know why it's like that for me, but it is. And I'm not, like, my vocabulary and all that. It's not even good by any means. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying it's a different feeling. But I'm still very, you know, words are hard and all that. There is forgetting a bit after a failure happens. Failure will live on forever too. Kind of proud of that one, dude. Though. I do have almost 3 tier 5 basic though. Nice, dude. Very nice. Is that a rocket rank 2 I hear? Oh god, please don't do that. ABG, rank 2 unduped Domino or unduped Sentinel. We're not talking about 6 stars, are we? We're talking about 5 stars? If we're talking about 5 stars, I'd probably say Domino between the two. I think Sentinel needs his Awaken ability a little bit more offensively than Domino does. So yeah, I would say Domino. If you're talking about 6-star champions, then I wouldn't rank either of them. Instead of using the word which you did know the meaning of with confidence, there is now a video of you having to look up the word connotation, and that's better. Well, that's my fault for even saying that. I should have just quietly done it or something. You're right. It's not good. There is no winning on in a situation like that, man. It's all bad. It's all bad. It's part of being an uneducated live streamer, I suppose. BGE should be used to not being able to take back stupid things by now, though, right? I'm used to it, but it's still something you try to avoid as much as possible, you know? But yeah, man, I don't know. Sometimes, just in general, like like if it's a word you so infrequently use, you might either like, oh, is that the right word I was looking for? Or I think it happens more with spelling than anything. You guys ever write down or like type out a word and you're like, this doesn't look right. Like, the spelling on this has to be wrong. Let me go see how it's spelled. And then you look it up and you're like, oh, that is how it's spelled. Huh. Because that happens to me like a decent amount. It's okay. We love you despite your syntax choices at times. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Fortnite actually has a lot of layers to it. It's difficult to really pin down exactly what they have done for gaming. Maybe it was a bit too vague with my response. I have limited characters though. It does have a lot of layers to it, yeah. I completely agree. Like I said, I don't have hate towards it or anything like that. It's just not my type of game. That's all it is. I'm not into first-person shooters in general. And when I do want to play a first-person shooter, it's more of probably just more of a traditional style, just because shooters are not that easy for me to get into in general. So I rather keep it more on like the simple side of things, you know. Or if anything, one with characters in it, like Team Fortress 2. I played Team. You know, I didn't play it a ton, but I probably racked up a good 100 hours or so in that game. Good 100 hours or so in Team Fortress 2. Maybe 100 hours or so in Counter-Strike. And that's probably the only first-person shooting gaming that I've played in like the past decade, or no, well, it'll be longer than that at this point probably. But yeah. BG 5-star unduped Blade to rank 4, or 5-star unduped Emma Frost to rank 4. Probably Blade. I think Blade is probably the way. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed! Just no! I tried to use my special. I forgot I'm Phoenix though, so I'm still alive. But probably Blade between the two. The game just updated and gave me the earlier titles they added. Interesting. ABG, why not rank 2 6-star Domino? Was gonna use her for Labyrinth. I mean, you can do that. She would crush it in Labyrinth. It's just it's an extra tier 5 basic. Your prestige is gonna take a really big hit. If you don't care about prestige, is less of a problem to it, I would say. But even then, it's still an additional extra tier 5 basic, and oh man, it's just tough to part ways with that basic, I would say. But she would be awesome for Labyrinth. Yeah, rank 2 6-star Domino, even Unawakened would be great for Labyrinth of Legends. She'd crush it. If you don't have anyone else you want to rank up, then go for it, I suppose. But I would still prefer ranking up 5 stars personally. How'd you know I was gonna rank 2 Rocket? Well, since you concur with my rank up, it's settled. Oh, please don't, dude. Please don't. If you rank 2 that Rocket, then there will be no forgetting of the rocketing. It's a free console game that was #1 in the world, and it's cross-play between Xbox and PS4, which is more what I meant as evolving. Didn't read anything you said as HPG. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is very popular. I don't know what to say about it anymore at this point, just because, like I said, I don't play it, so I don't really have much to add to it. But yeah, I totally understand. It is one of those games that will be remembered in history and stuff like that. As you know, 20 years from now, people look back on the history of gaming. Super Dirty Pickle sent it over $5 saying, "Sup B Jizzle." Super Dirty Pickle, what's going on, man? Something to consider. If you were granted 10-foot arms and 10-foot legs, oh, the cartwheels you could do. Stay banana-y, kids. Wait a minute. 10-foot arms and 10-foot legs? Not one or the other this time, just both? Dude, I don't think I could. I can't do a cartwheel now with my regular arms and legs. I don't know if I would be doing 10-foot cartwheels at that point. I don't know if I could do that. But Super Dirty Pickle, thank you very much for the $5, dude. I'm like visualizing it right now. So yeah, that's why I'm like thrown off a little bit. 1.5 million for the genie, totally safe. The 3-star genie, yeah, 1.5 million. You're good. You're good. Okay, I'll stop bringing up sorry. No, you don't have to be sorry or anything. It's just, it's one of those things that it's hard for me to talk about, you know. Things got cluttered with the rest of the chat. On a different note, I do my 5-star Thor Jane Foster, and I want her to be buffed more than any other champion. I would love to see a Thor Jane Foster buff myself. That'd be cool. Even if she just got a synergy that made her crit more, without having to rely on stunning enemies, that would be really cool. Because early on in this game, you know, when the enemies don't have their special 3 active, and you can stun them and everything like that, like she's actually really good. But early on, you're also typically not that good at parrying in this game. Most people aren't, at least. So you can't even really take advantage of how good she is. And then by the time you learn how to parry, enemies have their special 3s active, and you can't really take advantage of her stun locking, super high damage, burst damage potential and stuff like that. And just, yeah, she doesn't really fit in anywhere in this game so much. She's still good in arena, I'd say. But that's about it. So today, one of my trailer tires randomly blew, and I had to limp about 15 miles in the snow to a shop, but it wasn't snowing since I'm in Arizona. Wait, what? And was wondering what 3-star Starkey cutoff is. I was actually imagining you walking in the snow. Now that I, now that I know, well, I guess I always knew what you looked like, but seeing you in person it makes it easier to imagine. And I was actually imagining you walking in the snow, your truck abandoned in the blizzard. And lo and behold, it's just a 3-star Sparky cutoff joke. You son of a B-Manny. You son of a B-Manny. I never appreciated Jane's stagger until recently. Her stagger is really good too. The only problem with her stagger is her heavy attack animation blows. Dude, if they just made it a little less vertical and kind of pushed her out more, like if she had the same heavy attack as Phoenix, because Phoenix's heavy attack is like has a deceptively long reach to it. If they gave her something like that more, like, I don't know, that'd be really cool. But her heavy attack her heavy attack animation kind of sucks. It was made a little bit better. I don't know if you guys remember this, or if you, some of you might not have been playing long enough to even be around during this time. But when you parried enemies, certain enemies would knock you back further than others. You parried Venom and you would go flying across the screen. There was zero chance to ever land a heavy attack against a champion like that. And there was quite a few enemies that did that. Just pushed you back further, right? Not sending you flying across the screen, but just push you back further enough. Like you couldn't even land a heavy attack. It was like, why is heavy attack even in the game? And then they changed that, and things got a little bit better. But still, there's plenty of times where you can't always parry the enemy to get those heavy attacks in, and you got to like bait out a heavy attack, or wait for them to use their special and then use your heavy, something like that. And then you got champions like MODOK here that, dude, you can land heavy attacks all day with this guy. So much easier than the champion like Thor, Jane Foster. Blade equals arena fighter? I don't know about that, man. I would love to get me a blade still. Took Domino to rank 5 today and just did path 3 and Labyrinth. Her damage is just insane. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Like, I would love to play around with a higher level Domino. It's just at the moment, with my roster and who I need to level up and stuff, it's gonna be a long time before Domino gets ranked up, before I can do that myself. Knight BG. Alright, yes, Angel. Have a good one. Who should I rank 5 as a 4-star? Gwenpool, Luke Cage, or Medusa, all unduped? I would say not Medusa. Gwenpool or Luke Cage is the way to go. Medusa needs those Furies in order to compete. And when she has them, I feel like she could even be the best out of those 3. But without them, no. I'd probably go Luke Cage between the 3. I like him the best in that situation. ABG, how long did it take to get your account where it is today? Just curious. I've been playing the game for almost 3 years now. Steadily for those 3 years. When I started, I was very casual. So I could have progressed a little bit earlier, or a little bit faster in the beginning, and that would have I would have had a little bit of a faster start to it, and overall I could have been a little bit further ahead of where I am now, but that doesn't really matter too much. But I was super casual for like the first 7 months that I played this game. But still, you can't discount that. I was still playing. I used that time to just kind of casually farm up some units and unlock some of the better masteries in this game that set me up for the future. once I joined an alliance that actually did alliance quest. So things started to really take off. More range for sure. Jane wouldn't need much to make her really useful. Maybe if her shock damage increased based on how many buffs the opponent had, and you could refresh it somehow. Yeah. I think, so what I always wanted to see Jane Foster get is her shock have power control to it. Just like if the opponent is suffering from shock damage, reduce all their power gain by 90%. Something like a really steep reduction in power gain. Don't give her power burn. Don't give her power lock. Just give her that really steep reduction in power gain. And this way, if if you land a shock on her, and you start to get a little bit of a stun chain, and you're dealing that massive damage that she can deal, and you get in like a good 20 hits before the enemy can even respond, you haven't pushed them to a special 3. I think that, along with an extended heavy reach, and then maybe if they wanted to buff her damage a tiny bit, I don't even know if that's necessary. Just those two things alone would be all Jane really needs, I think. Anything else would just be icing on the cake. Wes Jacobson sent an over $5 saying, will Domino be able to shrug off the bleed from Guillotine in Labyrinth? Thanks, BG. I think so. It's not a guaranteed chance, though, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me go look at Domino real quick. The thing is, like, you might take... Wait, hold on. Does she also have a way to increase ability accuracy? Or is that someone else I'm thinking of? Or is that what just like with her lucky and unlucky stuff? I thought there was a synergy here that just straight up increased it, but I don't see it. Okay, but what is it? What's the percentage chance to shrug off the bleeds? Did I skip it? I think I skipped it. Like, you might take too much damage is what I'm trying to get at, though. Because you might suffer a little bit too much. And if you fail to shrug off that bleed... Oh, here we go. Opponent's bleed abilities tend to graze and have 50% chance to expire after only 1 second. Oh, so you're still going to take that damage for at least 1 second. Whenever a bleed expires prematurely, Domino is inspired and gains 10% of her maximum power instantly. I don't think Domino is going to work out for that fight. I can't say for certain. I've never seen anyone try. But if I had to guess, I don't think Domino would do well there. I think you're going to want a different option. I don't know what that option would be exactly either. But I think you're gonna need a different option, like, cause that bleed, it's no joke, man. It's not like just some rinky-dink bleed that wears you down over time. It's a really powerful bleed. It's a fantastic idea. No power gain while opponent is stunned, with slight reach increase and something like a something small like the shock refreshes if you get a stun while they're shocked. Well, all right, so I mean, they have to at least gain some power, though, or else you could just stun lock the enemy forever, and yeah, that'd be pretty game breaking. But yeah, as long as they do that, and power control, it plays to the theme of Mystic Champions too, is the other reason why I think it works. While playing a game that had this mechanic, I had a thought. Do you think Kabam would ever add an ability that reduces or speeds up the movement speed of champions? And if so, how nuts would that be? You ever think Kabam would ever add an ability that reduces or speeds up the movement speed of champions? Like the dash-in speed? Because there really isn't much for movement in this game. It's just dash in, dash out. I don't know if that would have much of an impact. Like, it would definitely have an impact, and it's hard to say how much it would have. Maybe somebody would find a way to like, really use that increased speed to their advantage. And maybe it could be very powerful or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know if it would have. I don't know if it would do much in this game. Hard to say. Hard to say. I think some champions actually do move a little bit faster than others. Just the ones that like have a longer range on their dash back. Like Hulk has a pretty long range on his dash back, and he feels like faster, kind of. Labyrinth Guillotine's bleed is like 25% of her attack per second. That's what, like 750? I don't even know what it is, but 750 sounds like it's too much already. Because it's happening like all the time, right? Thanks. I'll let you know if I find out. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. I am curious to know the results of that, but I have to think probably not a good option. Any tips for fighting uncollected? The champion. I'm going with my 550s, but he just gains unstoppable and kills me. If you have some type of nullify, like a voodoo or a morning star or something like that, those are really good options. I don't have much for tips though, because I only fought him like one time, and my Medusa put in some good work. I ended up dying myself. I didn't one-shot him, but you know, Medusa dealt enough damage that I was able to get through without too much trouble with the rest of my champs. There's got to be some videos out there though of people fighting him to give you a better idea. I'd recommend checking those out. If there's a way you could slow down your opponent's dash in, it would make everyone a god intercepting. Yeah, that would be very game breaking. If you could slow down your opponents, that would be incredibly game breaking. Hobbit's on? Okay. Alright, we're gonna go do a Hobbit raid then. Thinkabam takes pride in simple movement tactics. The simplicity of the fighting is something I love. The complexity of synergies, champion abilities, awaken abilities, etc. is good complexity. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. There is enough of a mechanical difference in certain champions to keep things feeling familiar, but at the same time difficult to master too. And I think that's also a good thing for the game. Just like the dash back distance on what's her face is a good example of that. No. On Morningstar, you know, like I wouldn't want every champion to feel totally different, but it's okay to have a few that feel different like that. 50% chance for 750 for 1 second. I don't know. People do Blade with a 58% chance to shrug. He shrugs off a lot faster, though. It's not just a 58% chance to shrug. You also guarantee reduce it. And you could also heal with Blade. I don't know. I just see Domino getting worn down pretty, like, too quickly. Like, I'm sure you can get through the fight, but I think you're gonna die a few times. And maybe that's still better than doing what I had to do, which was using like a 4-star Iceman and die like 17 times due to timeouts. Probably still better than that, but yeah. Hey, you still going? Sup? What's up, lags? Actually, I'm about to stop. We're about to raid good old Hobbit Crom. Because, yeah, it is getting to be that time. Here is the link to his channel. Guess my next 6-star. Here we go. You opening it right now, Aaron Abdo? Next 6-star champion is going to be Domino. We're talking Domino. It's going to be Domino. Would be a hell of a lot better than using a 45 Ultron like I did, that's for sure. Yeah. She has a 50% chance to only take 750 damage from 1 second of the fight. I don't know. I'd spend the pots. But it's constantly reapplying, right? It's not like it's just... I don't know. I'd want to see how it goes. I could definitely be wrong here. I could definitely be wrong. It's just... I feel like it doesn't sound like a lot of damage, but it's gonna add up. The bleed doesn't reapply? Wait, what? Really? I thought the bleed reapplied like every 3 seconds or something like that. Okay, well that's totally different. If it doesn't reapply, then yeah, Domino would be great for that fight. Because, yeah, I mean, even just a 50-50 to shrug it off. Even if you didn't shrug it off, okay, just pop a revive and go back in. And yeah, you'd do great for that fight. I really thought it reapplied. I guess that's just Abomination. Because that's how Abomination works. Because you're always triggering poison anytime you're hitting that dude, right? Interesting. Huh. Then it means Omega Red is not as good for that fight as I was thinking. I was thinking like, man, if I ever ranked up Omega Red, I was gonna go like make a video of that or something. Pancho Sanchez is in here saying, "Dear Brian, long-time diaper oyster who is wet and ready to set it and forget it. Part-time tender-bottomed boy that's ready for the flute competition of their lives. Just wondering, fart box or nah?" I need you to listen and listen clearly, Pancho Sanchez. I am very into the idea of a fart box. We can get one on Kickstarter right now. I will assemble the box. If you will do the farting, it would be an honor to work with you in making a fart box. I think it's something that not only the people need, but something that the people need. That didn't make any sense. Brown Bag Special in here too. What's up, dude? Fart box for sure, duder. Yes, dude. More on the fart box. Omega be awesome. It's an infinite bleed. Oh, so it is, okay. So it's an infinite bleed. Okay, all right. Apparently, I don't know how this fight works at all, guys. So it's an infinite bleed that can be. Okay, all right. I'm understanding now. It's just a one-time application of an infinite bleed. Okay. All right. Thinking about it, I think there is an Omega versus Guillotine out there somewhere. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I definitely would want to do that just for the fun of it myself. But all right. We're together. Join us when you're done. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, guys, it's time to end the stream. Go say what's up to Hobbit. He's streaming. Hit him in his Hobbit hole. Last Zarnian dude, I don't know if you're still in here, but thank you so much for the $50. And there was actually a ridiculous amount of donations tonight from a lot of people. So thank you, everybody. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go join in Hobbits myself. Say sup to Hobbit boys and girls with Z's. Yes. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.